Well, this is my modest little workspace, my laundry room down here. This is where I do the disassembly of my bike. I also have most of my tools down here. Just give you a quick little show around. I got a lot of basic, well, not basic, but I'm a mechanic, assembler. I used to have this at my workplace, but I don't need it right now there. So I got that here. A bench, just a regular workbench. I have bike-specific tools. You probably can't see too well in there. Not a huge amount. You don't really need that many to start, but does the job. Got a lot of different hardware, stuff that comes in handy. Got a lot of extra parts. I usually hold on to stuff. You can see a lot of old pedals in there. Things, paint, other older parts from older bikes. For finishing and polishing, I use steel wool like this. It's quadruple aught. You really don't need anything more coarse than that for polishing. Otherwise, you might put scratches in it. I use these abrasive sponges. They're really good for cleaning corrosion off of things like wheel spokes. Rubbing compound or polishing compound. I use it on the frame. Makes the finish look practically new. I got like liquid polish here or paste for metal polishing. This is automotive touch-up paint. I almost found a perfect match for this bike. And black here too for the black parts. Some kind of plastic model paint for touching up like the decals that were the similar color. This is just rubbing out alcohol here for just cleaning the frame really good, getting any grease off before you doing any touch-up painting. Here's still my other cleaning stuff. For washing parts, I just use a laundry sink here. I put small parts in like a bottle like this and shake them up, whatever. It cleans them off really good. Always have your hand cleaner, whatever. This is my citrus degreaser. Another tool I would recommend. This is not an expensive one. It's not made out of all metal, but if you get a dial caliper, it's good for measuring parts if you need to look for replacement parts like a seat post or whatever. So I'll take it back upstairs and I'll show you the bike. Got parts all over the living room. You can see the frame. The light's not so great, but pretty shiny now. Touched it up. Even the handlebars look pretty nice now. You can see the gloss on there. That's the original finish. The seat post had a lot of gouges and scratches along the back from being moved in and out. I was able to kind of polish that out. You can't even tell that it was scratched. The old parts here, I organize them so I don't mix up parts. Most of these I'm keeping. Some of them I'm going to get rid of. Or not get rid of, actually. I decided to get new skewers. I'm going to hold on to these. These I didn't really like. They were just too worn and they were kind of cheaper parts, so I'm going to not use these on this bike, especially this thing. Pedals. These are kind of old and gouged up, and I don't like the design for the kind of riding I'm going to do this, so I'm going to not use these on this bike. Other things I polished up. These polished up pretty nice. Even the kickstand I kind of went over really nice. It looks pretty nice and shiny now. Same thing with the brakes. These brake calipers, they look pretty nice now. The freewheel looks pretty nice too. In the back there. After I clean the parts too, you want to keep them clean before you reinstall them. I just got these in the bag. When I went shopping, I pretty much did all my shopping at shops. I didn't order anything. Rear derailleur, this is actually a pretty nice one. It's not that expensive. I think I paid $35 for this. About $30 for the front. I bought valve cages, brake parts, cables, rear view mirror, a new fender set. These pedals I'm going to use, I took these off that other bike, that black Schwinn. I'm going to use these. New chain. I've got grips here. And some miscellaneous parts. This is actually a drink holder, whatever you call it, a cup holder. It mounts on the handlebars. Some stuff from another bike too, a computer. I'm going to put a computer on this one. So, and the rack. It's kind of dark, I know. And a set of tires. And tubes. So, I'm going to get all this junk off my living room floor, and it's going to start reassembling this bike.